Number 6, passion and problems. Passions and problems. What do I mean? You need to find a problem to solve, but you need to solve it with passion. We have too many people in our world today who pursue their passion, but it has become a disaster. The young man will say, my passion is music, because he saw that one musician or the other made waves, made name, and is wealthy, and there are videos of his house on the internet. He didn't realize it takes more than just the passion to sing or a good voice. To be able to, you've got to solve a problem. You have to solve a problem. You will be interested to know that some of the musicians you hear about, it wasn't actually their music that made the biggest money for them. It could be a product they created. Dr. Dre created the bass. It could be a product. 50 Cent wrote books. 50 Laws of Power, etc., etc. So you've got to have a problem you solve. What do I mean by problem solved? During the coronavirus pandemic, those who created platforms of meeting without really meeting physically, boom, their platforms exploded in value. Zoom in 1 or 2 months raked in more than $5 billion, and it's still raking in because the world is still afraid of the pandemic, even though there is a slight change in the health system in our world. What problem have you solved? You can't just get angry that you don't have money. Look for a problem and solve it. You'll be amazed. A tailor solved my shirt problem, my suit problem, and I bought it, whatever price they said. So the problem you solve determines the power you get, the money that flows to you. Number 7, find a mentor. Mentors are necessary. Mentors are powerful. Mentors shorten your journey. The reason for this Money Masterclass is to make you quickly get to the information that took me 40 years of gathering it. I've been teaching on finance for upwards of 40 to 46 years. This is what we're going to be crystallizing and making available to you. Those who join, there are 3 levels. Those who join level 2 are going to be accessible to over 100 hours of my teaching on finance and some level of success motivation. Those who join level 3 will be accessible to between 300 and 500 hours of my teaching on finance and success motivation. So you need mentors. The word mentor comes from the Greek mythology of a man who was a great warrior who's going to war, and he had just had a boy, a son. He wanted his son to be a warrior and a philosopher. So he took his son to a philosopher called Mentor, for Mentor to train his son. By the time the man was back from war, his son had been trained in wisdom and warfare. That's exactly what mentoring is. Someone who challenges you to the levels you've never been, who sees what you do not see. You need people to stand on whose shoulders you can stand. People who say it is possible. Because you see, who you hear determines who hears you. If you hang with the wrong people, you hear the wrong thing. You need financial mentors. People who can show you how to come out of the low levels into the thousands, out of the thousands into the million, out of the million, and break the barriers of hundreds of millions and possibly, who knows, 1 billion. So you need a mentor. People who believe in your dream, who themselves have empires in their heart. If you hang around family members who talk you out of finance, who tell you KZ, Razi, Ra, whatever will be, you could never rise. Number 8, develop the culture of saving. Develop the culture of saving, because this is so important. It was the man who wrote the book about Babylon, George Clason, who suggested that wealth, like trees, grows from the practice of setting aside a part of your current earning for future use. Develop the culture of saving. In the Talmud, a man said, "Why are you planting a tree?" to another man. That one said, "I'm planting a tree because my fathers before me planted a tree, and it was from their tree I ate. I'm planting this so my children will have a tree from which to eat." So, saving creates generational wealth. Having a culture of saving helps you to be able to multiply what comes into your hand. And in our teaching in the Money Master class, we'll take it beyond the language of saving. We'll take it into the language of investing. I love the word investing more than saving, because savings in today's world, particularly in the bank, is almost like making the bank have a good Christmas. They use all your money to have a Christmas party. They put peanuts on your money when you leave it in a savings account. Develop the culture. Not just once in a while, not emergency, not you heard Pastor Matthew's teaching and you suddenly jumped. I gotta go save. Number 9, turn your idea into valuable business. Remember I told you to solve problem. Solve problem. Somebody sent me a video recently of a 90-year-old grandmother. Her daughter had asked her, "What's your regret as a 90-year-old? She said, "My regret is that I do not have any money I can call my own." From her name, it suggested that she was Armenian. And then suddenly she had an idea that she knew how to produce some kind of sweets, Armenian sweets. Before you know, she started producing it and started supplying. Before you know, 20 people a day were buying, and they were busy 5 days a week supplying 20 people. 94-year-old now. She now has her own money from solving a problem, turning an idea into a valuable business. That may be a small business, but it gave her fulfillment. Now she has money she can call her own. Turn your idea into a valuable business. There are several ideas you may have. Never throw them away. Write them down. If you don't have the capacity today, you could have it tomorrow. Make sure you turn your idea into a business plan and execute the business. Everything you see around you is solving a problem. And whoever is using it to solve a problem is making some money. They are making some money. Lastly, find your path. Find your own path. Not everybody will follow a certain way. Some are just by nature traders. Some are by nature writers. Some are by nature businessmen who travel from town to town. Find your gifting, your path, the place where your strength is. Stay there and you will do well in your quest to obey the money rules and to create wealth. Let's recapitulate one more time. Number 1, have a positive mind. It will help you. Number 2, have dreams and determination that no matter what comes your way, you will make it. 3, develop good character and integrity. Integrity is what you are in the dark when there's no one else. Number 4, have personal and financial discipline. Number 5, keep the right company. If you have wrong people around you, you could never create wealth. They will just not help you. Number 6, be passionate and solve problems. Problems and passion must be combined. Some just talk passion, but they don't realize at the end of the day, your passion may not put food on your table. You've got to solve a problem. Number 7, find a mentor. Someone who's gone ahead, somebody who's doing well. That's the purpose of the Money Master class, to mentor 1 million people to become financially buoyant, and to mentor 10,000 people to become millionaires. That is a tall order, but it is possible. Number 8, develop the culture of saving. No matter how small your income is, if you can learn to save in the day of £1, you'll be able to multiply in the day of 1,000. Number 9, turn your idea into valuable business. There are ideas in you, they may look microcosm, but tomorrow they can explode and become a great achievement. And lastly, find your path. There is a path to every man, a path for you to follow. Our giftings are different from each other, so is our temperament. Some people are choleric, natural born leaders. Some are sanguine, very happy-go-lucky people. They can make everyone laugh when things look hard. They can bring happiness. That is the third group that are phlegmatic. They just seem cold-blooded, but they are nice people. They are very calculating, very good accountants, can manage businesses. They do not make rash decisions like a sanguine will make out of joy. Then there is the melancholic, very artistic, very beautiful, loves nature, loves music. What is yours? Whatever it is, combine it, and you are on your way to obeying the rules of money, the rules of wealth, and becoming prosperous. This has been the Money Master Class. Please like this video, share it, subscribe to our Money Master Class, and join us on the various platforms. Always remember, we are here to ensure that you make, manage, and multiply money. Be good.